Hi Aquarius, welcome to your March horoscope. It's a very busy time up in the heavens, and also on the 23rd of this month we've got Mercury, planet ruling travel, technology and communications, going retrograde. So it's a good idea if you can, during the first 3 weeks of the month, organise your travel plans in advance. Try to get any important legal documents, contracts, leases, agreements, negotiations done prior to the retrograde, and also back up your hard drive and anything technological. Try to get that sorted too. Now, if you can't, it's not the end of the world, but just keep in mind that things often go into reverse mode in those areas during the retrograde, and it might mean you have to repeat something, do it more than once, which can just be a bit tedious, especially in our very fast-paced world. So let me break this month down for you lovely Aquarians. We've got the month starting on the 1st of the month with a full moon happening here in your 8th house, shining a light for you on intimacy, trust. How could you open yourself up a little bit more? Who can you trust? You might have questions about that. You might decide, well, you know, this is somebody intuitively, I'm going to trust that intuitive voice. I'm not sure that I want to open up to this person, but hey, somebody there I can go more deeply with. So it's about seeing where you can show your underbelly a little and maybe get closer to somebody at this time, and it can bring you close sexual encounters as well, for those of you who are looking for that. It's also shining a light. Something may come to fruition with your partner's finances. You may find yourself getting into partnership with someone, or there could be some changes connected with finances generally. It's shining a light on maybe taxes, insurances, debts, mortgages, anything to do with your relationship with somebody who's loaning you money, giving you money, and maybe some adjustments or changes to be made with your assets with this full moon. On the 7th of the month, we've got Venus and Mercury coming into this 3rd house. Boy, that's very good for any kind of thinking, and very good for writing, for communications, for teaching, for studying. It's really powerful, lovely, flowing energy, so to speak, at least until the 23rd, until Mercury goes retrograde. On the 17th of the month, we've got a new moon happening here in your 2nd house of money and self-esteem, joining the Sun and Neptune here. So this is an opportunity for new beginnings with your finances. Maybe you'll have a new business idea, maybe a new job possibility coming up. Maybe it's an opportunity for you really to start that business or start that extra effort into creating the passive income that you've been looking for. So it's a clean sweep. And it's also a clean sweep in how you see yourself, your self-worth. Are you saying to yourself, I'm not good enough, I'm not this, I'm not ready enough? But what if you were? What if you had a different view of yourself? Surely there are things that you have accomplished, that you have done. So see if you can come with a cup half full rather than half empty, if that's what you've been doing, because that's what this new moon gives you, an opportunity just to clean out the cobwebs and to have a fresh start. And when you do that and you feel good about yourself and what you do and what you can offer, then of course the money tends to flow more easily. On the 18th of the month, we've got Mars coming into your 12th house. This is energizing everything to do with your past. Maybe it's time to take action on something from the past that needs clearing up, tidying up, dealing with. Good time to really take action on your inner journey. Yes, not just the external world about you and your job and your money and your relationships, but to pause the button on the busy world and to begin to integrate the experiences you've been having. And meditation and yoga, anything quiet, Tai Chi, being in nature, being with animals, anything that calms you, brings that pulse down. is really favourable with that Mars energy in your 12th. On the 21st of the month, we've got the Sun coming to join the party, and on the 23rd, as I said, Mercury going retro. So just shining a light on you, connecting with people, making connections, talking to people, maybe just random people, but reaching out a little more. You're an air sign, so very often you're really quite good with talking. So really make an effort to connect with new and different kinds of people. And you may find somebody from your past coming back into your life after the 23rd. And finally, on the very last day of the month, we've got a full moon happening here in your 9th house. This shining a light here. You might be going on a wonderful trip, thinking about a dream trip. You might go on a spiritual retreat. You might lead a spiritual retreat. You might decide it's time to study something, to widen my knowledge. So it's a really wonderful opportunity to see your life from a bigger perspective. Yes, rather than necessarily to be stuck with the everydayness of life. You're being pulled out, really. So this is the inner journey, and this is the outer, bigger vision. You know, what are you visioning for yourself? And this could be a really powerful, beautiful full moon for you. So I wish you a wonderful March. I thank you for commenting. I do read all comments, and for sharing and subscribing. Bye for now.